Every now and again, you have got to treat yourself out, especially if you got kids. Just get away and go spend a night on the town, get the babysitter, and go on a date night. So that's what today's video is going to talk to you about. A night on the town in Fort Collins, Colorado. What it costs, what kind of the dynamics are, and maybe some ideas of where you can go. So what's up, everybody? My name is Patrick Soukup with Soukup Real Estate Services here in Fort Collins, Colorado. And if you're new to the channel, we talk to you about everything there is to know about Fort Collins. Eating, sleeping, playing, a night on the town. Now, as much as we like making these real estate videos for YouTube, we are licensed real estate agents in the state of Colorado. So give us a call, text, or email if you are considering moving here to Northern Colorado. And if at the end of the video you enjoyed the content, give it a thumbs up, maybe comment, even subscribe if you feel inclined. Without any further delay, let's jump into today's video, a night on the town in Fort Collins, Colorado. Let's go. Alrighty, so I reached out to a babysitter, which we are very fortunate that we have a good relationship with a few individuals, but I would say that's probably one of your first barriers, obstacles, is finding a good, reliable babysitter that is relatively available. So I reached out to her on Friday afternoon, just asked, hey, are you available to babysit either tonight or tomorrow night? Tomorrow night she was available, so we decided to go on a date night for Saturday night. We booked her for 4 hours, which quickly turned into 5 hours as we were having a good time. But I'm going to kind of detail why it might be important to kind of give yourself that barrier. Because when she got over to our house about 5:30, I kind of dropped the ball a little bit. I ordered our Uber a touch late, and on a Saturday evening with the kids coming back, I'm not sure if there just wasn't a lot of drivers out or just wasn't a lot of drivers in general, but it was a 20-minute wait to get our Uber to take us downtown. Now, it was a $25 Uber ride, and we got downtown right around 6:15, which really kind of put a kink in the night's plans, because our plans were to go to Social and then Cafe Vino. They're some of our favorite bars and restaurants with some unique foods. So we got down to Old Town and really just jumped right in line. There was a pretty minimal wait with about 3 or 4 people in front of us. Fort Collins in general doesn't have too bad of waits. Usually, even on a Friday and Saturday night, you don't have to get reservations. It might be a good idea, but there are very few bars that you might have a wait. And Social is one of them. It's just one of the top ranked bars in Fort Collins and in Colorado and nationally even. But that being said, we waited about 15 minutes or so and got downstairs around 6:30. Well, we originally had dinner reservations at 7:15, and you don't want to spend 45 minutes at Social. You want to make it an experience. My original plan was to spend 2 hours at Social and 2 hours at Cafe Vino. Well, we got there 6:30, 7:15, wasn't going to work, so I called Cafe Vino, pushed that reservation back to 8:30. And we were able to get some tapas, some appetizers, charcuterie board. We had a really, really good fun drink, and then I ordered a shot of tequila to kind of take the edge off of Janae and I. So from there, we jumped into an Uber, another probably 10-minute wait or so to Cafe Vino, where we did have reservations at 8:30, but we could have easily walked in without any reservations and got right in and had some really great seating on their new outdoor patio with kind of an outdoor grill, or not grill, but fireplace that is just kind of a really cool ambiance. You are right along College, so it's a little noisy, but not too bad. But we really got down to it, ordered a really fun appetizers, some pork butts, I think it was, and mussels. Now, Cafe Vino has a really unique palate. The owners are phenomenal. They travel all over the world and bring some of those tastes back with them. I had a flight of whiskey. Janae had a flight of wine. We were really feeling pretty good. On Friday night and Saturday night, they serve a prime rib, 8-ounce or 12-ounce options. And Janae got a kind of chicken dish with some mashed potatoes. And then we finished the night with a cappuccino. When we were spending the night, or when we were spending our dollars at Social, we had 2 drinks each. She had 2 drinks and I had 3 drinks. We had some kind of peppers, spicy peppers, and then a charcuterie board. All in, including tip, was $100. And at Cafe Vino, When we went in, we had an appetizer, a flight of wine, she had a flight of wine, I had a flight of whiskey, full dinner, and we each had a cappuccino to finish the night. It was $150, which then after tip was right around $180. We were able to jump in an Uber. It was relatively available. And we got home around 11:30 that night. So it was a 10:30 that night. So it was about a 5-hour ordeal. And our babysitter was $25 per hour. Babysitters in Northern Colorado are going to be between $20 and $25 per hour. It might determine a little bit on how many kids you have, but for us, it was $125. So the entire night for us to go out in the town of Fort Collins was, $100 for social, $180 for Cafe Vino, $125 for our babysitter, and then about $50 or so for the Uber. So it was about a $450 night to go out. So it did get a little expensive, but it is great to treat yourself every now and again. Now, a couple of the kind of caveats to this night were that Cafe Vino was really starting to close down. It closes at 11 o'clock and really, or I think 10 o'clock that night, and it really started to clear out at around 9:45. So it kind of felt a little bit like, should we leave? And a friend of mine from Mexico loves going out late at night, and things that might not be the most exciting about Fort Collins is it doesn't have that super late night feel for a younger or more high class, higher dollar type drinks. You will find the college dive bars that will be open until 2 a.m. serving dollar shots and drinks and craziness. But as far as kind of a higher end, nice business professional or whatever you want to call it type restaurant atmosphere, they will start shutting down 10, 11 o'clock, maybe midnight for a few of them. So that is something that your night, if you like to be out late and go hard, well, Fort Collins doesn't necessarily have that type of atmosphere or ability. So that being said, the night on the town, it was awesome. We had a great time. It was much needed. Got home, kids were all asleep. Janae and I were able to, basically get ready for bed, get in there. I woke up with a little bit of a headache, but felt great and had an awesome time out on the town. So if you're considering going out into Fort Collins, I'm curious, where do you go and spend your dollars, and where do you like to go eat? For us, Social and Cafe Vino are two amazing options that we do tend to go to a lot. But if you are interested in other options, we definitely have those and can get those to you. So appreciate you guys watching. And again, as much as we like making these real estate videos, we are licensed real estate agents. So reach out to us if you're considering moving, buying, or selling here in Northern Colorado. And until next time, guys, take care.